Good morning, fellow YouTube adventurers. We are back here up at camp. We had to make an impromptu visit because, as you can see, the building next to my work has been very busy with barrels. So we have a lot of barrels. So we wanted to give you an update. This is the Brussels sprouts. They are doing very well. Obviously there's nothing in the tomatoes. These barrels, they're empty. And then look at the Swiss chard, just so you can kind of get an idea here of the leaf size. That's my hand. They're huge, just gorgeous greens here. The broccoli is also still alive. To come around here because of the way we set these barrels up. They're sort of like almost like a keystone garden. So the broccoli is still very much alive. It's not exactly thriving, but it's still very much alive. Cauliflower completely dead. When we come up next month, we might replace that one because there is a full barrel here. Same with the eggplant. The eggplant is dead. It was pretty much dead when we put it in, but we were trying to see if we could revive it. I do have a couple hydroponic eggplants that are in jars at home, so I will swap that out next month as well. The romaine lettuce, it also seems to have died. Didn't do so good. The kale has a couple new shoots on it. Not really thriving. And then of course we have our ginormous mustard greens. At this rate, I'd say they're almost a cabbage because it looks like it's trying to make a little cabbage head down here. But I bought these as mustard greens, so pretty sure that's what they are. But it's kind of curling like it's trying to be a cabbage. I mean, I know they're in the same family, so who knows what'll happen there. Wouldn't that be something if these turned out to be cabbage? So we're over here at the property next door, and I'm very bad at this pointing thing. And we're going to try to connect a very cheap, probably made in China, I'm assuming it's made in China, hand well pump, so that our campers can have water. So this is our made in China, very inexpensive little hand well pump. As you can see here, not much to it. It's got its little flapper, and then it came with this little adapter piece. And on Amazon it says this little adapter piece is for a 1-inch pipe. Very much a lie. An hour trip to Lowe's later, this little adapter piece, while it looks like it'll work with a 1-inch pipe, it is literally 1 inch. The exact same size as the pipe. Not an inch adapter. So the connection is 3/4, and what we needed was a 1-inch slip adapter, which we purchased at Lowe's last night. So we found this old garbage can a while back, and it already had some holes in it. And since this whole thing is, you know, temporary until we have the ability to put a solar powered pump out here. We are drilling some holes. So we're using a 1 1/4 inch to 1 inch bushing to go on our 1 1/4 inch pipe. Muscles over there is putting it on. And we're using the rain or shine cement because we are outdoors. And we'll let that sit for just a minute. So we dug a little trench all the way around and dropped the garbage can surround or shroud into the hole, and then backfilled it a little, and then once we get the pipe in there we can add some more dirt on the inside. So we just didn't want it to wobble. We wanted it to be kind of stable, stable as you can get, you know, for out here in the sticks. Now comes the fun part. Reaching down in this little thing to screw it down. There we go. She's in there. Now he's adding the plumber's tape to the 3/4 by 1 inch adapter so that we can get this well connected. We already pre-measured where the well is going to sit, so now we just have to cut the pipe, add a little bit of glue, and then we can put the well pump on the stand. Sorry, it's a bit windy out. We had a cold front come through, and that's why a lot of the plants on the other side didn't make it. But once we get this well pump in, we'll be able to water a lot of the plants that we put over here, because the trees, they did make it. You know, every one of our trees survived, so we're doing good there. Now we just got to line up the screws here, and once we bolt everything down, we can prime the well and hopefully get some water out of it. I'm just going to take a sneak peek inside here at this little flapper. I really hope this thing works. You know, it didn't cost very much money, so we're kind of 50-50 on whether or not it's going to actually pull water out of the ground. All right, let's get it primed and see what happens. it down. I'm gonna try for bottle number 2. Yeah, but is that only good? Oh my God, it's hard to pump. Is this only going to be water that we put in there, or is this going to come out of the well eventually?
Come out of the well.
When will we know? That's got to be well water. Look at it.
That's well.
She's prime. Only took 2 bottles of water. Got a hell of an outflow. So there's that much debris in the ground?
Okay, well that was the 2 bottles, so anything more than that, it was definitely coming out of the ground.
Just so you can see the color of the water coming out of the well. This was the first, well, this is my tea for comparison. This was the first bottle, and this is the second bottle. I mean, it's not crystal clear or anything. It's not drinking water, it's well water. But if people want to like rinse off, wash dishes, or you know, clean off their bikes or whatnot, then now they have water available. Being the thrifty little individuals that we are, we found this big old block. I don't know, what is it, a 12 by 12? It was in the woods. So the water pours right onto that. So if someone has like a 5-gallon bucket or something, they can pour right onto the block. Sometimes it splatters onto the thing as well. So, but I'm getting all wet. Just wanted to show you our cheap little $30 Amazon special pumps water. That's amazing. So now our campers have water. Yay!
If you want to see more of our little homestead and future off-grid property, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell.
That's me. I'll make sure you get the most updated videos. Goodbye!